All I do is win, 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 no matter what. If life feels like everything but winning for you right now, like many of us, we're going through this compression phase, this test season. Like it seems like the world's falling apart. If you are one of those, listen to this message seriously. I'm going to take my time, but I'm not trying to here to perform or anything. I'm just going to give you the message that I downloaded from above because this is what I needed through this test season. I've been through ups and downs over the years, but recently things have just intensified. And the more people I talk to, the more people confirm that they are going through this freaking storm and that life feels like everything, but all I win, win, win is mad no matter what, that song, right? So I came up with 5 T's, the 5 T's for your test season. Because if it feels like you're not winning, it's very easy to reach for the drugs, to reach for the bottle, to reach for the quit button, right? To just accept and live in depression, anxiety, worry, and just drive yourself into a health issue or a breakup or a divorce or you name it. So what are the 5 T's? First of all, if you are experiencing increasing amounts of stress, anxiety, and worry, pause. Pause and realize that the T that you're lacking is trust. You need to trust in Him. You need to trust your Creator. Because if you really have full trust in Him, there is no room for anxiety, for worry, because you trust His plan. You trust His timing, and you trust that He's gonna take care of you. And if you're stressed about the bills, like all this debt or all these things coming up, trust that He will give you your daily bread. But another T is today. He says daily bread, not the yearly bread, not the decades bread. So stop worrying about the rest of your life. Trust in Him today. So if you're feeling a lot of stress, anxiety, worry, depression, work on your faith. Try to get a little closer to Him. And this has been so true for me more than ever. Because in the winning season, I got too far away. I got too in my head. My ego was just having a trip. I thought it was me. I thought I was a champion. I thought I was so smart, so genius, so lucky. And I forgot that it was all Him. And so life humbled me to get closer to Him. And man, I could just tell you the last year I've learned more than the last decade combined. And that's not because I read more books or went to more seminars than before, but because, man, my path has forced me to learn. And I have been stubborn. I have been refusing to learn certain lessons that kept showing up year after year until I was like, okay, I accept it. Okay, whatever, okay. Let your will, not mine. So first of all, work on your faith, trust. If you fully trust Him, you won't have that much stress and anxiety. Detach yourself from the outcome, from that situation today, okay? And have full trust. Number 2, the second T, take away. What do you need to take away? When you go through these painful moments, these losing seasons, that, by the way, it seems like it's never gonna end, trust me, this too shall pass. It's gonna end. Don't freak out. It's easy to freak out and cry and, just throw a tantrum. It will pass and you will be better from it. But what you need to do is, what do you go to in these moments of stress and weakness and struggle? Do you go to the bottle? Do you go to the food? Do you go to endless scrolling on your freaking phone? Do you go to your couch and just watch TV and numb out as you eat that fucking pint of ice cream? And here you are trying to lose weight, but you reach for it and you can't control yourself. What do you need to take away? That thing that you go to, the thing that you run to when you're in pain, it's what you need to take away. Because that will give you the strength. And if you don't take it away, guess what? It will take away your strength. And you'll come out a bitch out of this test season. You'll fail it. You'll come out weaker, fatter, softer. And that'll make it worse. Because here you are, you're going through this struggling season, this losing season, and you're going to come out of worse? Really? I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm going to come out of this stronger, wiser, smarter, more patient, more resilient, more present, more peaceful, more ripped. I refuse to come out a loser. I refuse to come out a bitch on the other side of this. So what do I need to do? I need to take away that comfort. That thing for me, oh my God. Lately, I mean, it's been the food, because I'm not doing drugs, I'm not doing alcohol, but what's left, the food, right? That's like the pleasure thing. That's like what calms you down. So for me, I have to take away the cheating, the food. And so one thing I'm doing is every week I'm fasting 1 or 2 days. So it's either a Sunday or Monday. I take away all the food completely, and it regrounds me, it recenters me, and it gives me this strength, because it reminds me, hey, I am in control. I make that sacrifice as an investment in myself. I am not going to let food control me. I am not running to food. I take it away, therefore I gain strength. When I cheat a little too much, and don't get me wrong, there's room for junk food here and there. You can make it part of your plan. But when it takes control, it takes away your strength. So whatever you run to, you need to take away. That's where you're going to find true strength. Strength comes from struggle and through restraint. So if you're running to, I don't know, maybe you're vaping, maybe you're smoking, and you think, well, that's because it calms me down. Yes, but it is a weakness. And when you take it away, you'll become way stronger, way more unstoppable, because you'll take that strength, that character trait, into all the other areas of your life. The third T is your talk. You gotta be impeccable with your talk. What do I mean? The way you talk to yourself. We have a silent recorder in our head. It's called our subconscious mind. And it's secretly recording how you talk to yourself, how you treat yourself. And guess what it's going to do? It's going to prove you right. So in these moments of hard times, if you keep telling yourself, oh, I'm such a loser. Oh, I just don't have what it takes. Oh my God, I'm just so unlucky. Oh my God, I keep failing. Why can't I just get out of this? Why can't I figure out, why do I always fail? Why do I always, I'm a carb lover, I'm an addict, I'm a food junkie, I'm this, I'm that, I'm dumb, I'm stupid. If you keep telling yourself this, your subconscious mind is recording it, and it's gonna prove you right. It's gonna find more reasons to stack on top of each other to make sure that you're right, because one of the strongest human needs we have is to stay consistent with how we see ourselves, with who we think we are. And so if you keep telling yourself this disempowering beliefs, this disempowering identity, you're only going to reinforce it. You're going to attract more of it, because you attract who we are. We attract who we are, not what we want. And it's going to be a downward spiral, and you're going to be freaking out because you can't get out of it. But guess what? You're reinforcing it with your self-talk. So the more you go through hard times, you need to be impeccable with your words and make sure that you use your talk, your self-talk, to lift yourself up. So guess what I'm doing? As I go through this, guess what I say? I'm fucking unstoppable. This is nothing for me. I can do this all fucking day long. Watch me. When everybody falls, I am still hanging. I am the strength. I am the backbone. I am the backup. I am the emergency button. I am the calm in the middle of chaos. Nothing can break me. Guess what? No matter what happens, no matter what losses happen around me, I'm still gonna show up here. I'm still getting up. I'm still doing my part. I trust the man upstairs, and I show up to do my part. I do my work. So the only way I am not gonna be here is if I die. I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm winning. I'm getting better. I'm getting smarter. I'm healthier. I'm happier. I'm in peace. I am present. And I can do anything with my creator. So as I go through this, I'm building myself up. I'm using this crisis to create strength, to create calm. And guess what? I'm the strength for others. And when you reframe that and you go through that all day long, every workout, every rep, when you feel like you want to give up, every time you want to reach for those Twinkies and you're on a diet, every time that you restrain yourself and you use that impeccable self-talk, you're building strength. You're building your character. And next thing you know, it's going to be easy. Everything's going to be easier. Okay? What's the fourth T? You got to be thankful. And I know this one is so hard, because when all hell is breaking loose, it's It's very easy to focus on everything that is going wrong, on all the losses, on all the lack. And it's very hard to be thankful. Like, how, Octavio, how can I be thankful when I just lost my job? I'm going through this breakup. I had this issue. The bills keep piling up and I don't have money. Like, how can I be thankful? That's exactly why it's a test. You gotta find ways to be thankful. And focus on all the things that we take for granted. Yesterday, my ice machine broke down. I never realized how big of a difference that freaking ice machine could be. So I was thankful for that. My knee is busted up, and for a while I'd be complaining about it. I was like, man, how ungrateful am I being that I have legs, that I can still get up and walk. And here I am whining about my knee when there's people that can't walk, that don't have legs, that got blown up at war or whatever issue, right? Like, imagine how ungrateful I'm being. I am so grateful for my knee. It's teaching me gratitude. It's teaching me other ways to be smarter about my training and to be patient. And that patience I can take with my child and to my marriage and to my business. I'm thankful I am alive. And because it's so hard to be thankful while you go through this difficult season, put it in your calendar. Every morning, I have a time block where my job is to be grateful for. I shut everything off and I have to be at peace, present in the moment, and find as many things as I can to be thankful for until I run out of things. Then stay in silence and then keep going. More things you'll start download and it'll shift your state. It'll completely shift your state. Once you make it a practice, and once you get it out of that lack state into appreciation state, you vibrate different, you attract different. Because remember, we don't get what we want, we get who we are. We get what we are. And so if you're in a state of lack, in a low vibration, if you're in negative emotions, all you're going to do is attract more of that. How do you get to the highest frequency? Acceptance, love, appreciation. Be thankful. Be thankful that you've been given this challenge because he's not going to give us anything that we cannot handle. And even if everything's going wrong or everything, there are many things that you could get from it to be thankful for. So that would be my fourth T. And my final T. Today. Focus on today. One day at a time. What can you do today? Because if you just magnify this struggle, all these problems that you're going through, which, trust me, it's our tendency to do. We're survival mechanism. Our brain, one of the strongest forces it has is to avoid loss, to focus on the dangers so that we can survive. So you have to make a conscious effort and really, really, really stop magnifying this and thinking that it's always going to be like this and it's just going to get worse and it's just going to slow down and life's going to come to an end. What's going to come to an end is this season. So what can you do today? I want you to just validate yourself with your actions, not with the results, not with the outcomes. How did you operate today? Who were you today? Do you regret who you were at the end of the day, or were you proud of who you were? And just take it one day at a time. Focus on today, daytime compartments. Tomorrow will figure itself out. But all we got is today. Be here in the moment, be present, trust in him, be thankful, and use that talk to be impeccable. This is the time that you build yourself. Winners, warriors are made through these seasons, not through the winning seasons. Well, when everything's going right, what did you gain? You just get a big fucking ego. You think you're the shit. You become so entitled and ungrateful because nothing can fill you up. You just want more and more and more and more. And then you get caught up in the smallest bullshit. So these moments are when the best you is being built, is being forged. You're going to get the gratitude, the resilience, the self-leadership, the self-mastery to appreciate the next winning season, to be better in the next winning season, and to make sure that in the next expansion phase, you can manage it better, you can make the most out of it, rather than just be entitled or wasted, squandered, right? I've done that before. So again, so thankful. And one of the things that I'm doing every morning, because with that impeccable self-talk, I'll give you an exercise. I take 30 seconds every morning because I tend to wake up, a little negative. And with problems and stress. So I get up, I look in the mirror, and I say these exact words. God, thank you so much for another day and all my gifts. I cannot wait to see all the blessings you have in store for me today. Then I open my eyes and I look at myself and I say, my name is Octavio Urias and only great things happen to me. I am always winning. I'm winning today. Let's fucking go! And then I go for the day. And I'm always winning. And only great things happen to me, even when they look like losses, because I turn everything into a fucking win. It's either a win, a trophy, or it's a lesson, or it's a character trait, or it's a mind shift. But there are no losses. Reframe those lessons. Not every win comes in the form of a trophy or an award like you see back there, or money, or a promotion, or a new car. Some of the biggest lessons come in these powerful moments that you will never forget, that you'll look back and like, man, those are the times that made me. Those are the times that I'm so grateful for. Those are the times who made me who I am, so that now I can have this life and this family and this career and this relationship and this impact, whatever it is that matters to you. So remember the 5 T's and remember this too shall pass. Be unbreakable. Use this to your advantage. And if there's anything my team and I can do for you, do not hesitate to reach out. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. Take care.